Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too.
Yo, what's up guys, it's the Like and Lion. And so today I thought I'd tell you guys a little story about me in middle school. And I guess it's not necessarily me, but I saw it happen. It happened to my close friends, and it's kind of weird. I have a lot of really weird stories from middle school because we've all been middle schoolers. We act stupid. You're either cocky, completely hyper, which is what I was, too shy to do anything, but we had this really crazy lunch lady. I mean, there's another story about a spoon I'm gonna have to get into at some point, but if you did something wrong, she'd make your whole class's gender put up chairs for a month. And then you're missing like 5 or 10 minutes out of recess. And then from kindergarten to 4th grade, you couldn't talk in lunch for half of the time. So she was kind of crazy. And she never smiled unless she was with her granddaughter. And then she smiled, but every other time, just... And you're like, oh, that's kind of cute. No, the woman was crazy. She was a librarian too, so she was just double duty. So one day we're at lunch and we've all finished, we're all full. And my friends have some leftover chocolate milk, some Cheez-Its, and I forget what else. They're like, well, we're not gonna use it anymore. And being the stupid little middle schoolers we are, we all just stuff it into a carton. 2 cartons to be exact. One was Noah's and one was Matthew's. And not the Matthew that did the music, a different Matthew. But we were stuffing in like Cheez-Its and whatever the main entree was. I think there were peas in there. Then we even stuffed a napkin in there. And so the 2 of them had these things filled up. And so we're about to go throw them out and head out to recess because the bell just rang. And this woman comes up and she goes, stop! And she has like this really naggy, old lady mean voice. And she's like, what's that there in your milk? And they're like, oh, well, we were done with it and we were full, so we weren't gonna eat it anymore, so we're throwing it away. And she went on this huge rant about how it was disrespecting food and how you bought it and now you're not gonna eat it. It's not like you can ship it now. It's already been bought. There's nothing you can do at this point. It's not like he was full and he could pack it up and ship it to Africa. It was like a few peas and some Cheez-Its. So she's like, you know what?
You guys are gonna eat it.
And when she said eat it, she literally meant scoop out and eat the full thing. So at this point, I think we went out to recess eventually and came back and watched them still. They're sitting here eating these Cheez-Its with like chocolate milk. They had to eat the freaking napkin. I'm not joking. The kid had to take out and eat the napkin covered in chocolate milk and Cheez-Its. It was absolutely disgusting. And she just stood over them and watched them. And she would not let them stop until they had eaten everything inside of their carton. Which that's like that tall of freaking Cheez-Its, chocolate milk, peas, and a napkin. Sorry, my fire alarm went off. On another note, that fire alarm does not mean there's a fire. It's just right by the kitchen, so when we cook, it goes off. But so that's a bunch of stuff to be eaten. Like, that's a lot. That's a nasty combination, too. On top of having a paper napkin, who makes children eat that? So they get all done, and they feel awful. I mean, they just ate a napkin covered in chocolate milk. Like, that's disgusting. So they're in their next class and I'm with them and they go ask to use the bathroom. Both of them heave all over the toilet. They're puking everything out. They both eventually keep puking so much they're going home sick because their stomach. That alarm goes off one more time. I just want to let you guys know, I reduced the sound for you guys. It's a loud, shrill noise here, like really loud. I don't know why they had a fire alarm installed right over the stove. They thought, oh, well, this is a day-to-day basis. Not sure whether this story anymore is about the fire alarm or the food. But anyway, they both go home sick. They're puking their guts out. And this lady never got in trouble for anything. Our teacher talked to her and nothing ever happened. I'm telling you, this woman was awful to us. She'd scream at us. I remember she'd go, now. I don't even remember what for. I think to get us to go out to recess or I don't know. But yeah, she was one of the most awful people I've ever met. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video and this story. I hope you guys are okay with fire alarms too. I'm sorry about that. I got my food though, so that's good. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to check out my links in the description below. Leave a like if you did enjoy these stories, you want to hear more. And YouTube, we'll see you later.
Okay, it started with a dream. That dream turned to a vision. That vision had a gleam. That gleam is now realistic. My friends are beefing now. Like, why you acting distant? I swear all you love is music and ain't got no time to kick it.